Hi there. From the 9th of May until the 26th of May, Mercury will move into Taurus. So he's been spending quite a lot of time in Pisces and Aries over these last few months. And so his run through Taurus is actually quite short compared to how much time he spent in those other signs of the zodiac recently. So Mercury's all about our ability to communicate, to look into things, to research things, to speak about things, and to learn about things. So when he's in Taurus, he grounds us. So the beautiful thing about this energy is that he's grounding our ideas and stabilizing us and encouraging us to create the structures and the foundations that we need to move forward on. So it's a great time for you to, look at what you're trying to achieve, what your dreams might be, your aspirations, your goals for the future, and be aware of what you need to have in place for those to be able to take off or do what you want them to do. And so we're really starting to learn that it's getting harder and harder in this time and age to wing things and to just go with the flow and just to feel that things will just fall into place for you. We're more being sort of encouraged to do what needs to be done, to not be so lazy and to discipline ourselves. Because if there's something you want from life, you've got to go out there and make it work. And so you can't just expect it to come and land in your lap. I mean, as nice as that would be, that's not the way it works. We have to, we co-create with the universe. The universe helps us to get where we need to go, but we've got to put the initial idea out there. We've got to create the foundation that gives the universe something to work from. So this is what we're doing with Mercury and Taurus. We're creating those solid structures and foundations that we can then be as creative, as spiritual, as intuitive, as out there as we want to from, because we've got something solid to rely on. And Taurus energy is also, it's not the most adventurous energy in the sense that it likes structure. It's an earth energy, so it's more comfortable when there's a plan in place, when it knows what the parameters are, what it's got to aim for, how everything's going to fit and work. That's when Taurus is at its most happy, when it's got that little thing going on. And so Mercury in there is giving us the ability to communicate about that. And so one of the things to be aware of during this transit is that Mercury is about communication and Taurus rules the throat area. So what a lot of Taurian people find is they know what they want to say. They understand, they've got the information, they've got the words, everything they need to be able to say something or put their point across. But it's almost like it gets to about here, the throat area, and then it stops. It can't quite come out. And one of the things, of course, that Taurians being ruled by Venus is that you often find it very hard to ask for help because you fear being judged, you fear that you should know what you're doing and now you're looking like you don't, whatever it might be. But we've got to ask for help because through asking for help we learn and we get to take that next step. And if we run by the theory, which of course I run by, that we choose our lives before we're born, then you've chosen everybody who's going to be in your life and you've chosen them all for a particular reason. They're all there to be used by you at some stage. And when I say used, I don't mean used and abused. I mean used as in they have something that can help you, just like they've chosen to have you in their life because you've got something that's going to help them. And so if we don't speak, if we don't communicate, if we don't ask, we never get to find out what you can do to help me or what I can do to help you at this time. So be very aware of who's around you and how you can use those people to help you to get your ideas, your dreams, your goals off the ground, or to help you to create that structure you need to be able to then take that next step. And just be aware, like I said, they're all there for a reason. So use them, use that reason because it's there to help you. It's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. So enjoy this transit and don't be afraid to ask for help. And also remember, with that Taurus energy, slow and steady always wins the race. So there's no need to rush. There's no need to feel like there's a deadline you have to get to. Put things in place slowly and surely with discipline and focus, and they will manifest into exactly what you want and need. So good luck with this transit, and I'll be back again soon. Bye.